Hollywood can be a truly hostile work environment. Sometimes, even with the fat paychecks and cushy accommodations, things can get really uncomfortable on movie and television show sets, and often that's because a star exhibits less than stellar behavior. These celebrities all allegedly gave their co-stars and crews the creeps. Jamie Dornan. He may not have necessarily been a weirdo on the set of BBC's The Fall, but Jamie Dornan sure was creepy getting into character for it. Dornan told the Los Angeles Times, "I followed a woman off the train one day to see what it felt like to pursue someone like that. I really kept my distance. She got off a few stops earlier than I was planning, so I said, right, I have to commit to this. I followed her around a couple of street corners and then was like, what are you doing?" While the point of Dornan's odd method acting exercise may have been lost to him at the time, the approach ultimately worked. He added, "It felt kind of exciting, in a really sort of dirty way. I'm sort of not proud of myself, but I do honestly think I learned something from it because I've obviously never done any of that. It was intriguing and interesting to enter that process of, what are you following her for? And what are you trying to find out?" Shia LaBeouf. Oddball actor Shia LaBeouf was allegedly a nightmare on the set of 2014's World War II drama Fury. A source told the Daily Mail, Shia drove everyone mad on set trying to prove that he was the most dedicated star. Allegedly, he pulled his own tooth while they were filming, and he didn't shower for weeks during the shoot. Also, he could better understand how his character would have felt living in the trenches. The insider continued to say, Shia was warned about his behavior by several people on set, including Brad Pitt and director David Ayer. He didn't heed any of their warnings and found himself staying in a small bed and breakfast hotel away from the rest of the cast.
Yeah, boy.
Nicolas Cage. The legendarily over-the-top Nicolas Cage reportedly went to such ridiculous lengths to get into character for Ghost Rider, the Spirit of Vengeance, that he seriously creeped his co-stars out. Cage told the Showbiz 411 that despite much of his character being computer-generated, he decided to go all out with his costume.
And then I would sew in bits of Egyptian artifacts that were thousands of years old into my costuming.
He also told Empire, "I would put black contact lenses in my eyes so that you could see no white and no pupil. So I would look more like a skull or a white shark on attack. I would walk on the set looking like this, loaded with all these magical trinkets, and I wouldn't say a word to my co-stars or crew or directors. I saw the fear in their eyes, and it was like oxygen to a forest fire. I believed I was the Ghost Rider."
Today you're called psychotic if you do that, but it's all semantics.
Jared Leto. Apparently, Jared Leto was so desperate to embody the Joker in 2016's Suicide Squad that he drove all of his co-stars almost as crazy as his own character. Adam Beach, who played Slipknot in the film, told E! News that Leto gifted co-star Will Smith with bullets and a letter. Other cast members got similar gifts from Leto.
And there was a live rat in the box.
He gave me a couple of used condoms.
He sent me a dead pig with the tongue pulled out of the Colombian necktie.
Here's hoping everyone got gift receipts. Bill Skarsgård. Swedish actor Bill Skarsgård was so convincing as Pennywise in It that he was worried he'd traumatize the kids in the movie. Jaden Lieberher, who plays Bill in the movie, talked about Skarsgård with The Hollywood Reporter. "It is kind of frightening when you're around him and his makeup and wardrobe, and he's so tall. He was kind of secluded from us for a while, so we didn't get to know him that well, which makes sense for the character. When he did get into the scene, it was terrifying. That makes sense for a creepy clown, but Skarsgård wondered if he was going too far."
And we're doing the scene, and he's crying and gagging and doing this whole thing, and I'm like, back to the back of my head as we're shooting it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm traumatizing this child.
Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.